And action! It's awesome to have you back on my channel. Today I want to chat about something close to my heart, a little nugget of wisdom I've picked up over my years navigating the interesting world of photography. So me and Vlad, my buddy and fellow teacher, just wrapped up our photo class the other day, and it got me thinking back on how much I've grown since I started teaching a whopping 15 series of classes over the last 12 years. Seeing the dreams and aspiration of my student has been a real eye-opener, and I wish to share some of the gems I've dropped on them before we all went our separate ways. Now, I'm going to assume you are already a pro at working all the button on your camera and you've got a handle on those composition techniques. Plus, you're delving into storytelling as part of your visual communication game, right? But let's be real here. Even if you guys were top-notch students in my class, which you totally were, there's just not enough time or energy to unload all the information, all the knowledge I gathered over the 2 or something decades in this area of interest. Photography is in a perpetual state of evolution, especially technology-wise, and this dynamism isn't exclusive to other domains. It's inherent to photography itself, which undergoes continual transformation, just like you or me. And with all these new opportunities and technologies popping up left and right, the pace of change is only getting faster. So picture this, you're all fired up to dive headfirst into the wonderful world of photography, and you have already figured out what kind of photography lights your fire. At first, your ambition, energy and motivation will carry you pretty far, but eventually that initial momentum is going to peter out and you'll find yourself looking around for a little guidance. Maybe you'll join some online groups or a camera club for some extra inspiration and motivation. Why not? After all, it's all at hand reach, right? But sooner or later, you will realize that your photography journey is, well, kind of lonely. Because while it's awesome to set your own goals and blaze out your own trails, there comes a point where you hit a roadblock and you need a little help figuring out your next move. And that's where having a coach or a mentor in your own corner can help you on the long run. I mean, think about it. Just like in sports or any other performance-driven field, having someone who got your back and can give you some solid advice is a game changer. It might be not the first thing on your mind, but when you exhausted all your options and you're stuck spinning your wheels, having a mentor or a coach you can trust to guide you through the tough spot is worth considering. So, if you find yourself at crossroads in your photography journey, don't hesitate to reach out and find yourself a mentor or a coach to not only lend you a helping hand, but also present you with a fresh perspective. Let's break it down and get some clarity on the terms mentor and coach as they apply to photographers. Sure, they might seem similar to you, but there are some key differences that are worth noting. While one person could potentially fill both roles for you, it's important to understand their distinct characteristics. First up, we've got the mentor. Picture them as your wide, experienced guide in the world of photography. These folks aren't just casual hobbyists with a few years under their belt. They're seasoned veterans who have been around the block, or should I say the viewfinder, for a good while. They've got the real deal experience that you can trust, and they are there to offer you sage advice and support as you chase your photography dreams. On the flip side, we got the coach. Think of them as your personalized tutor, focused solely on your growth and development as a photographer. Unlike those generic one-size-fits-all tutorials you might find online, coaching is all about one-on-one connection. It's tailored specifically to you, your needs, and your goals. The coach isn't just there to teach you the basics. They are all about helping you truly learn and grow as a photographer, pushing you to reach new heights of skill and creativity. So in a nutshell, while mentors bring their wealth of experience and wisdom to the table, coaches offer that personalized hand-on guidance to help you flourish as a photographer. Take a moment to chew on that, because it might change the way you approach your photography journey. Alright, let's circle back to the topic of mentoring and coaching, because truth to be told, you really need them both in your corner. Here's the lowdown. A stellar photography mentor isn't going to be the one spoon-feeding you with answers. No, they will hit you with questions, lots of them. Think of them as your sounding board, nudging you to think critically and figuring things out on your own. On the flip side, a great photography coach isn't going to bark orders at you. No, They are all about empowerment and guidance, helping you unlock your potential and navigate your photography journey with confidence. Now let's talk straight. Sure, you could try DIY your way to photography by scouring Google or binge-watching YouTube tutorials. And yes, kudos to the few of you out there who have got the time, patience and sheer determination to make it work. But let's keep it real. Most of us don't got the time for all that. We want to fast-track our progress and avoid costly mistakes, especially when there's money on the line for gear or marketing. That's when a mentor and a coach step in to provide support and guidance. You see, it's not just getting generic advice. It's about getting tailored guidance that's geared towards helping you reach your photography goals. And let's not forget that's a real relationship element to the whole mentor-coach dynamic. So, when you're on the hunt for someone to guide you on your photography journey, make sure you are vibing with them on a personal level too. Trust me, it makes all the difference. It is a common question. How do you know if a person is the right mentor for you? How can you be sure you learn from them and that they genuinely care about your goals? Here's how to navigate this crucial decision. You need to clarify mentorship roles. Remember, a mentor's role isn't to spoon-feed you information. They are more like guides, helping you navigate toward your goals. You're the catalyst. You have to put in the effort to make progress in your photography. Secondly, if you are considering an online program, look beyond the surface. Are the classes prepackaged, generic content, or is there room for personalization? Standardized courses won't serve you well. You need tailored guidance based on your needs and aspirations. Thirdly, I think one-to-one interaction with your mentor is the key. Whether it's through Zoom, phone calls, or text, direct engagement allows for personalized guidance. If a program lacks this interaction, it's unlikely to meet your needs effectively. As for the fourth point, you have to look closely at the mentor's portfolio and expertise. Do you admire their work? Is their style and approach aligned with what you want to achieve? Choosing a mentor whose work resonates with you ensures you will receive first-hand knowledge and relevant advice. In other words, I see no point in seeking out a well-experienced landscape photographer to be your mentor in your studio photography journey. I am aware in this world time is money and finding free mentorship opportunities can be challenging. I do know this, but it is not impossible. You may consider reaching out to local professionals for guidance. However, keep in mind that mentorship should be a mutually beneficial relationship, so it is only fair to be prepared to offer value in return. One more thing, mentorship isn't just for beginners. Even seasoned professionals benefit from ongoing guidance. A mentor can help you avoid mistakes, can hold you accountable to your goals, and provide invaluable insights as you continue to grow in your craft. In a nutshell, having a mentor or coach in your photography journey is like having a secret weapon in your camera bag. Choosing the right mentor or coach is a critical step in your journey towards mastering photography. You need to favor personalized interaction, also aligning mentorship with your goals and seeking guidance from individuals whose expertise and style resonates with you. But remember, mentorship is a two-way street. So be prepared to invest in the relationship and offer value in return. Yet again, we have reached the end of this video, and I can only hope my insights today offered you guidance for your journey, your personal journey. Until the next time, I wish you excellent lights, let's get to work, and thank you for watching.